The Jacklighter: Murder, Betrayal, and Justice in Pennsylvania's Endless Mountains by Carla Conti. On a June afternoon in 1976, two men walked into the woods outside Montrose, Pennsylvania. One was a small-town lawyer on the brink of his first murder trial. The other was a doctor who'd been sleeping with a lawyer's wife. Only one of them came out alive. The Jacklighter is the story of two best friends, both in love with the same woman. It's the tale of a killer who lived a stolen life for 20 years until buried secrets came back to haunt him. It's the story of a town divided and the unbearable price one family paid to learn the truth. The Jacklighter: one murder, countless victims. I'm Carla Conti, author of the award-winning true crime memoir, Chained Birds: A Crime War. I first chased this story as a journalist almost 30 years ago when the case exploded in my husband's hometown of Montrose. I pored over court files, interviewed key participants, and sat with the victims' parents. I even walked the crime scene with them at Gunsmoke. Back then, I thought this would be my first true crime book, but life had other plans. However, I never let it go. Now, as a published author, I'm coming full circle to tell this story, the whole story. Not just from the courtroom, but from inside the families who lived it, while honoring the people whose lives were changed forever. The Jacklighter is about what justice really means when the truth arrives decades late, haunting a community and tearing apart the family at the center. It's also a reminder that it's never too late to begin to heal. In 2025, I got the rights back to Chained Birds and relaunched it as a proud indie author. Now, as an indie, all costs to release The Jacklighter are mine, including the high production cost of narrating the audiobook in a sound studio with engineering support. Not to mention thousands of pages of court transcripts, marketing, and PR. So, is bringing this book into the world worth my effort and your donation? Why don't you read the first 2 chapters and then decide? And as a thank you, if you do decide to support the Jacklighter, you'll receive a free copy of Chained Birds. Because, as an indie author with control over my content, I can do that. I would be honored to have you join me in bringing the Jacklighter to readers and listeners everywhere. Thank you for considering this campaign.